What's good, Pack Nation? This is Packin with Gary. Let's talk ball. So today we have the beginning of the ACC SEC challenge, and I'm gonna give you my picks. I want to hear what picks you have. I'll put mine in my description. Please comment your picks. I like to see if you get them all right. If you do get them all right, I like to bring you on to just have basketball conversation with you because you obviously know what you're talking about, right? So, let's have a little fun. All right, so first off, Tennessee, Syracuse. Uh, I'm picking Syracuse. They're the home team. I don't think Tennessee is unbeatable. So I think they have a chance there. Virginia Tech, South Carolina. I was impressed with South Carolina during the scrimmage that we had against them, especially with Eli Ellis. I'm a fan. I hope he transfers to NC State in the coming years. Just saying, there's a chance. But I will pick South Carolina over Virginia Tech, even though I am pro ACC. Oklahoma, Wake Forest. I'm picking Wake. They've been in a lot of games, close to getting some really big wins. And so I think they can beat Oklahoma, especially at home. You have Texas A&M, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is not good. So I don't have confidence that they can actually hold serve at home. I think they lose this one. Um, so Texas A&M will probably win that game. Florida, Duke, it's not close. Duke all the way, unfortunately. I believe Boozer is going to be too much for Florida. He's a man amongst boys, and they're going to win that game easily. Ole Miss, Miami, I think is a toss-up. So I give it to Ole Miss because they are the home team. Georgia, Florida State. Florida State played Florida at the beginning of the year pretty well. Um, they lost, but they were competitive. So I think that at home they can hold their own against Georgia. Notre Dame, Missouri. Notre Dame's at home. Missouri is undefeated, but I think Notre Dame is better than what people think. And I think Marcus Burton, helps his team get over the hump there, and they still won. Kentucky plays that team from Chapel Hill. Um, I hope Kentucky drags them. One of my closest friends is a Carolina fan, and he said, you should root for us to win because it'd be better for the net and the ACC. Man, I don't want to hear that mess. Absolutely not. Not rooting for them at any point. If you're a state fan, you understand. So hope Kentucky takes that one. Then we get to our day two, which is the day that we play. I'll leave our game to the end. Louisville at Arkansas. I think Louisville takes that game. You also have Clemson playing Alabama. Alabama is going to win that one. LSU, Boston College. LSU has a cakewalk. Boston College is trash. So, there's no much, I mean, not much to say about that one. That is that game, no one's watching that. SMU, Vanderbilt. I think SMU and Vanderbilt is going to be a pretty good game. They're both undefeated. I think SMU can steal one on the road. Really help the ACC out with that one. Virginia, Texas. Texas looked great against us, even though we helped with that because we didn't want to guard the three. But they can shoot. And if they didn't just, shoot their whole shot against us and they are actually decent, I think they beat Virginia, especially with them playing at home. So we will see, but I picked Texas to win that one. Mississippi State, Georgia Tech, both are bad. I think Georgia Tech, they have a chance to win at home. I hope they do because we're going to need that for the ACC challenge to tie it up because I have us beating Auburn, of course. And I think between, us and Auburn, we're pretty similar. Offensive minded, not really interested in playing defense. They probably play a little bit better defense than we do, but it's been a while with some practice. Maybe Wade has switched something up. He might have something up his sleeve. I'm hoping that he does. And I think Darian Williams comes out and um, he comes out aggressive, right? He comes in, he's the alpha that we need him to be, and not just waiting for everybody to get going. And then everybody can get into the game. If that happens, I feel real confident about us winning that game on the road. And so I'm picking us. So that will leave us, in a tie. 8-8, I believe. Let me know if you think that's, possible. I would love to win the challenge. I just don't know which ones we're going to squeak out. Um, comment, leave your picks. If you get them all right, I'd love to, just chat basketball with you. Um, if you have any other, remarks, please leave those, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.